to respect you guys' time, but thank you so much for popping on. I know, and I am super excited for Megan and Ashley to kind of share their story as they are just getting started. I know that it can be a little nervous in sharing, but this is what God calls us to do. This is what is incredible about the Bible is there's stories. And that's what I love about this is stories that we get to share and tell about our health testimonies and what simple products have done for us. And so my name's Cassie Howard, and I'm excited to share a little bit about my story first. And then I'm going to introduce Megan and Ashley and have them share a little bit about theirs. So mine started over almost 9 years ago. I actually struggled with something called endometriosis, PCOS, and angionosis. And so what that is pretty much a lot of female issues. And so with that, I honestly didn't know that I had any of that if it wasn't for a friend in college when she saw me curled up in a ball in a corner in agonizing pain that told me that I should go see a doctor. And I just thought, this is just my body. I mean, this is how I've always dealt with it. It just is I need to get in control of it. And I forgot to take my, pain meds. It's fine. She's like, no, Cassie, something's seriously wrong. And so I went ahead, took her advice, went to the doctor, and he had me take either all kinds of medications or opt for surgery. And surgery was where I could actually find out what was going on. And he really thought it was endometriosis. And so I opted for the surgery because I wanted to know what I had versus taking all kinds of medications and not know. And so opted for that. And that's where I found out I had stage 4, endometriosis, PCOS, and angionosis. Again, all it is a lot of osises, and I had a lot of issues going on is what I tell people, which would cause monthly ruptured cysts. I would be curled up in a ball, heating pad. I would feel like there was stabbing pain in my back all the time. I looked like I was pregnant all the time because of bloating, constipation. I was super dizzy so much that I actually had a neuro appointment. I mean, there was a lot of issues in my body that was going on. So after the first surgery, they were like, "Oh, you should be fine now." And especially after a pregnancy, you're less likely to have it. And so we had our first daughter, and then the pain came back. I was like, "Okay, well," went to the doctor, and they're like, "Well, let's do one more. Then that'll help." So I had another surgery. And then had our second daughter because you're more likely to get pregnant after a surgery because with endometriosis, it's usually fertility and all kinds of issues. So fast forward, had our second daughter, and my pain came back, and it came back stronger after that. And I thought it was already hard enough. So this is kind of when I started going to different opinions, different doctors, trying to figure out like, what is it? And all I kept getting was you either need another surgery or a hysterectomy. And something just didn't sit right with me. And so I kind of looked into a lot of Facebook groups, started diving and researching for myself. And I noticed something called the Endometriosis Center in Atlanta. And so I thought, well, this has got to be my cure all. It's specialty, doctors knowing how to work on people like me. And so I went ahead, I grabbed all of my paperwork from all of the doctors I had ever been to, had all of it sent there, started making my appointment, and then I had this gut-wrenching feeling that something wasn't right. And so I started looking into the Facebook groups and started trying to figure it out. And I noticed the women in these groups were starting to ask questions like, "Hey, I just had surgery with this doctor. Are you guys having pain after? Hey, I had it with this doctor, this different doctor, and I'm having pain too. Like, I thought this was going to be it." And I started connecting the dots, and I thought, what in the world? Why are we all going to spend all this money to go to top surgeons and top people they're supposed to be able to help us coming out with the same results? And so fast forward, I'm stubborn as all get up. Plexus got brought up to me several times, and I thought, why in the world would a little probiotic and a multivitamin help me? Absolutely no way. And I was stubborn enough that I did that to several people until it literally had to be handed to me in my hands. My beautiful friend actually had to give it to me for free for me to even take it because I was that stubborn about it. And I'm grateful that she did because I wouldn't be here today without her generosity in helping me. And my husband was extremely skeptic because why in the world would something like that help you? And then a pyramid scheme and all these things that people say, right? And so long story short, he actually had me give them back when she had given them to me because he truly believed that this was some scam that I just put my hands on. And so again, I had that feeling, and here I am praying like, God, just help me. I'm needing something that is going to help me feel like the mom that I want to feel. I want to be able to have the energy to play with my kids and do things. And I needed something to change. And so I told my husband, I finally was like, okay, I need to know that what if I just gave away something that truly helped me? What if all of the things that hang on, I've got two people coming into the waiting room. Okay. What if I just gave away everything that I had been praying for and it was for free? And so I went ahead and asked for them back. And again, I'm so grateful that she was like, sure. And I started taking the products. And within 3 to 4 months, I tell people my month 4 was my glory month. And the fact that I had no more pain. I didn't need a heating pad. I wasn't curled up in a ball anymore. I wasn't constipated and in pain. I wasn't bloating. I wasn't having to go to the minor ER for another ruptured cyst. All of these issues started melting away. And to me, being in medical as much as I thought, how is this even possible that a probiotic and something like a little pink drink could actually help my body? It made no sense. But yet God always answers the things that doesn't make sense. And so I just knew that he was healing me and helping my body through these products. And that's exactly what happened. Is I started seeing change after change. I had more energy. I was able to play with my kids. I was able to do things that I had never been able to the whole time I was their mother. And so that is why I'm here today, because I told God, I was a graphic designer. I was in design firms and everything. And I felt like he placed on my heart when we moved from Wichita, Kansas to here, because my husband got out of the military, that if I didn't feel like I needed to go back into the corporate world. And so I told him, I told God, if this is truly something that's going to help other people, and if it helps me, I will shout it from the rooftops. Didn't want it in for the business. I was going to share with people. And that was my heart. And that's what I started doing. And it turned into something more that God had to take care of because, again, I was stubborn. I wasn't going to do something like this either. And yet God answered so many beautiful prayers that I'm so grateful that I stepped into. And so that's why I'm here today. And that's why Ashley and Megan are here too, because they're stepping into something new that is truly helping them. And that's why they're wanting to share what is already helping them in just a little bit of time. Like my body was so riddled with pain and issues that it took me a little bit longer. And they're already noticing changes that I cannot wait to just ask questions and help them share a little bit about their story already. So I'm going to pass it. So Megan, I'm going to ask you a few questions on what you're already seeing. I know that both of these girls are nervous because, hello, this is your first time sharing, and it can be that way. But man, sometimes when we're called to get uncomfortable, we get to help so many other people through it. And so, Megan, tell us what products you're taking right now.
So I am currently, and I've been taking for 3 weeks almost, triplex and balance as well. And I've added the sleep at night because horrible insomnia, couldn't sleep, waking up all hours of the night, and that now is gone. I can sleep straight through the night, no issues. So, and everything else, I as well was stage 4 endometriosis. I did go the route of a hysterectomy. So I've struggled hormone imbalance, hot flashes galore, but I'm here to tell you, I am not having hot flashes, maybe one a day. And I was having them almost all hours of the day, multiple times. So I know these products are truly amazing and they truly are working. And I'm just ready to share it and help anyone that is willing to walk with me.
I love that. So when she said triplex, that's exactly what I started on.
Yeah.
Triplex is our core, and that's what Ashley is on as well. It's our core gut health system. And so all that is a probiotic, that silly thing I told you about that sounds weird that actually would do so much, but it truly does. And then something called our BioCleanse. This is magnesium. It has so many other great properties to it as well that really helps your body get all the toxins out in a very gentle way. So don't freak out. Then the other thing is our pink drink. There's two different pink drinks. This is a hunger control one. This helps you stay fuller longer, but it helps with hormones. It helps with sugar cravings. It helps you stay fuller longer. All kinds of great benefits. It was actually created for type 2 diabetes. And so that's what I love about this product is I don't have my sugar lows any longer. Not that I was diabetic, but I feel like it keeps me like that even kill more than ever now. And so, Meagan, share some things that you're already noticing even more just starting because you did the reset as well.
I did. I also did the 3-day reset, and I immediately felt better. The inflammation was gone. I lost almost 10 pounds. I can move without aching. And I'm actually, this whole week, I've walked 2 miles every day. I'm now starting to do my yoga movements more. Like, I would not have, it was not me at all 3 weeks ago. Like, this is truly God's divine bringing me here. And the energy alone to get up and move, but also just the fact that I'm a strict like coffee every morning person. I don't wake up and have coffee anymore. Like there's no desire for that. I don't need it. And I don't know. It's just everything. Like I just feel like everything now is just I can feel the physical changes in my body and it's making me want to pour out more to people and be like, so it's just I'm like I said, definitely more energy, being able to get physical and move around has been absolutely phenomenal and I'm just ready for more activities.
Oh, I love it. And you guys, that's a short amount of time. And really what's nice about these products is they get to the core issue of what is going on in your body and target that. So you start seeing all those ailments slowly fade away. I never can guarantee anything, but I have seen in 9 years almost incredible things that don't seem possible become possible. That is the beauty of this. And so, Meagan, I am just so one, you're walking and you're moving and doing things that was, I remember when we met, you're like, if I could just get motivated, that would be huge. If I could just lose a little bit of weight. And the 3-day reset that she talked about is a 3-day nutritional fast. I'm actually on day 3 of mine. What it is it gets your body kind of working at a cellular level to burn and get all those toxins and things out that your body's been holding on to for a long time. So I usually recommend people starting with that and then moving into our triplex because it really starts getting your body into that state of like, okay, let's go. And so that's what I really like about our 3-day reset. And it comes with everything in, okay. It comes with everything in the box. So I will show you here in just a second what it looks like. I have mine over here. But I want you to hear Ashley's story a little bit too on how she just got started. They literally started around this like almost the same week. And so hearing her transition on what is happening with her too. So go ahead, Ashley.
Yeah, so I've been only about 3 weeks, almost a month now. And I thought, oh, it's going to take time. I was thinking 4 or 5 months before I start seeing, and that's okay. I'll wait and do it. But in the last few weeks, it was like, wow, inflammation started going away, and that felt good. Foggy brain started going away. Energy, that was my biggest one, because when you have PCOS, you're always fatigued no matter what. And now it's like, I always have energy. I wake up feeling energized. Like Meagan said, don't need that cup of coffee. You don't, it's crazy. So it feels good. Bloating. I was always bloated. And it's so annoying because it's like I could eat the most healthiest thing and still end up bloated. I'm like, why? I just don't get it. But now I'm not bloated. And it's awesome. Even on my period, I had my period a few weeks ago. I know but I was not bloated, you know? And that's a first because usually it's like double on that time. And it felt good. It's almost like I could feel it regulating and getting better. And that's just only the 3 weeks. I couldn't imagine after being on it for a few months how I feel. I'm very excited about getting to that point.
Yeah. And I think that was the one thing that I started noticing is I didn't even know when I was about to start my period because I wasn't cramping anymore. And I was like, what? This is not right. This is not real. And that's exactly what started happening is I started noticing, I was like, oh, this is what a normal person feels like? Oh, okay. But the coffee, you guys, that was exactly me. Like so much fatigue. I was chronically fatigued. That's what they diagnosed me with. That I would have to have pots of coffee a day. I had when I first started, I'm so glad I have this video. I would drink 12 large cups of coffee every single day, because you have to think every time you drink coffee, you get that high for a minute and then you have to drink another one. You get that high and then you'd crash again. And so that's why I would have so many throughout the day, which is not good on your body either. Coffee is not good for your body. And I can go into that another day, but there's other great things that your body is craving. And that's what these products do. It starts targeting the things that your body needs, the vitamins, the nutrition, all of that. And I will ask these two, have you changed anything in your diet as well?
Yeah, I have. I've just been eating. I'm already vegan, so I eat a lot of less of that stuff. But just because you're vegan doesn't mean you can, there's a lot of junk food still out there. So even since then, just kind of cleaning it up as well. And it's definitely helped on top of it. Because you don't have those cravings. Like I don't really crave sugar. I really never did much, but even more now. Don't have really cravings. You just kind of want nutrition, really. It's kind of weird. So
Yeah,
it feels good.
that was the one thing I noticed. I was like, why do I want a salad right now? Like
Yeah.
even water. I craved water, and I never craved water before. I know. So Megan, what about you?
One of the day. Like, I'm just, what? Who's this girl?
I know.
So I was completely sugar cravings, even though I did not like them. None. Like Coke all the time, coffee all the time. No, I can make a cup like this if I want one, and it's almost still full, and it's been 2 hours. Like I don't use creamer in it, or even if I do have it, I put a little honey in there because I'm like, I don't, I don't want that. I don't need it, and I'm craving protein. Like, give me lots of protein, and I'm a happy girl.
And I think that's the cool thing about these products is they start working in the way that your body is screaming for nutrition. It's like, thank you. I've been trying to tell you for all these years to help me. And now you're helping me. So now I'm going to have you work in the right direction. And
Yeah.
I used to never drink water. And so no wonder I was so dizzy. Hello, all the things started connecting the dots the doctors couldn't do. But I'm like, no wonder I was so dizzy. I had a neuro appointment I didn't even need. All they had to tell me was drink water. And I
You were
wasn't drinking water. Yeah, I was so
Mhm.
dehydrated. No wonder
Yep.
I was constipated and I couldn't go to the bathroom because I wasn't drinking water. I was drinking coffee. And
Yeah.
so I tell people we're like a plant. Your plant
Mhm.
is only going to grow in the good nutritional soil and getting the right water. So if you're giving it toxic water and toxic things, it's not going to survive very well. And that's a lot like our bodies. Our bodies are going to start having another ailment. And you'll notice a lot of people are like, oh, now I'm allergic to kale, or now I'm allergic to coconut, or now I'm allergic to this. And it's like, that's just your body screaming, saying, help.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, but now I have another ailment I have to pop up because I can't control everything without your help. And so that's why I am a huge advocate for telling people now, because I had to do my own research and help my own body because the medical community didn't understand. And so you are your best advocate. You are literally your best advocate. You have to be anymore these days. And I'm so grateful that I was, or who knows where I would be on this journey right now. And so that's why we're so grateful that you guys are here to hear their testimonies, because they're just getting started. And I know that your time is precious, but I just cannot thank you enough. And if you guys have questions, please reach out to us. I'm going to show you that 3-day reset really quick because it is free this month. Free. Which it's an $89 product when you become a VIP customer. So VIP customer just means it's like Costco. You get to go into Costco and get the cheapest prices. That's what this is. And so you get a 3-day reset, which this is day 3. You get a box like this. And there's day 1, day 2, day 3. And everything you need is all inside this box. Of course, I'm on day 3, so I don't have anything hardly left. But you get soups, you get a protein bar, you get all kinds of drinks for that day. You get everything nutritionally that you need to help you literally get your body moving in the right direction. The average person loses anywhere from 5 to 6, and I've seen the highest 12 pounds. Not to say everybody will. Sometimes my average is 2 to 4 pounds. It just depends. And it's not just water weight. That's another thing that people say, well, it's just water weight. Actually, no, we had third-party studies done because we wanted to make sure that our claims are right. We do so much testing on our products that we make sure it's the purest of anything out there. And so with these products and with this one, it actually is burning 1% of body fat every single time you do it. And so that's why I recommend people do it monthly. Do it every single month, because not only will your body thank you, but you'll also be losing inches as well on top of that, if that is something that you're looking for. But if it's just health, then I recommend 1 to 3 months or something to keep your body in a good balance. But I always, if something is going on gut related, which if you look up candida overgrowth, if you're having fatigue, eczema, any kind of autoimmune issue or ailment or anything of that nature, then that is attached to your gut. And even your serotonin levels. So if you have anxiety, depression, things of that nature, my dad suffered for a long time. I wish I would have known this beforehand. It is a gut issue. It's another gut thing that your body is screaming for help. We have another probiotic called Vital Biome. Highly recommend it. I have a different husband every time he takes it. And even my daughter, she has a lot of anxiety, and this really helps both of them. I try not to ever run out of it in my house because it makes a difference the moments they take it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I see one here. Oh, Shara, I love you. Thank you so much. How do you know what will benefit you the most? That is the beautiful thing, is you just come to any of us and we're going to figure out what is going on with you, and we're going to personalize it to what you need. Just like I did with Ashley and Megan, we've got to figure out, they have almost the same story. So really they're on the same journey, but everybody is so different. So we just have to figure out what your biggest health goals are, and then we work from there. Do you guys have any other questions? Okay. Well, we have the recording. I will make sure that the recording is up so that you guys can pass this on. I know that other people were popping on, and I really hope that you get to go back and watch the recording, because it's powerful to hear a lot of these brand new testimonies that are happening, and what's going on in their body already. So please reach out to any of us. We're happy to help you. And thank you guys for spending just a little bit of your time tonight. And if you are ready to try these products, I'm offering an extra $10 off for anybody that was listening to this call or even listen to the recording, so that you can get the reset for free, and you'll have an additional $10 off of our combo packs. So, oh, there's one more. What if you had weight loss surgery? Oh my gosh, my mom actually did, and my aunt and my granny. So I know all about that. So don't worry. I can help you with that, and we can get you the right nutrition, because with weight loss surgery, you do need extra nutrition. And so our multivitamin is good for you, getting good nutrition back into your body. And yes, it's perfect for you. There's a lot of people with gastric, with, the band, a lot of things that we can help you with. So thank you for all these questions. These are really, really good. But yeah, okay. Keep the questions coming. I'm going to end this call to help you guys with your time. We're about 20 minutes in. So thank you guys for coming. And I cannot wait to help you on your health journey so you start feeling better too. Bye, guys.